We've been involved at Calvary Bible for when it was called MacArthur Memorial Bible Church. In fact, I saw the church being built because we lived around the corner on Alameda back in the old days. It was Calvary Bible that sent us out many, many years ago when we left California to minister to the Jewish people, which we thought would be in France. However, because of a snowstorm in Montreal, we got stuck there, and I found out that there's a lot of Jewish people in Montreal that have no witness, basically. And so we were there for 12 years, and then about 1978, we returned back to California to minister with the Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry. We were working with a co-worker of Friends of Israel in Montreal, and we heard about the ministry. And when we left the other ministry, they were glad that if we had to leave them, that Friends of Israel would be their first choice. Being involved with Calvary Bible over the years, we've really been part of, in a sense, the church outreach, because we have had getting to know your Jewish friends workshops, because most Jewish people have a real prejudice against Christians, because when you say Christianity or Jesus to the average Jewish person, maybe the older Jewish person, the first word that comes to their mind is persecution. And so that was the way I was raised, coming from a Jewish family. I have never yet met a Jewish person in the United States that had family in Europe that didn't lose somebody during the Holocaust, including our own family. And so getting to know your Jewish friends is a way of breaking down some of the barriers, because of the fact that we explain some of the background and the reasons for the prejudices and how to overcome them. And so we've done that a couple times at Calvary. And then Passover Seders, where the church has been inviting their Jewish friends to come and experience a traditional Jewish Seder. It's not something I got out of a book, because I do it the way my grandpa did it. And so, but we do give a Christological explanation as to the Jewish traditions, which many of them, I believe, were incorporated by the first followers of the Lord Jesus, who were all Jews and following his mandate to see him as the fulfillment of being the Passover lamb. So we've done that. And even in addition to getting to know your Jewish friends and Passover Seders, Friends of Israel at Calvary has had a day in the prophetic word. We've had prophetic conferences there where folks from the church have been invited to come and spend a whole day with our general director, executive director, Jim Showers. People will call from all over the place. I got a call here about a year and a half ago from a young Jewish fellow. His mother's Jewish, so that makes him Jewish. If your mom's Jewish, you're Jewish. That's the tradition. Anyway, he wanted to know how to witness to Jewish people. Well, I shared with him. He called back and he said, "I've been witnessing to my mom." I said, I'd be glad to talk with your mom. Coming from a Jewish background, she could understand. I could understand where she's coming from, and most likely she would understand where I'm coming from. And lo and behold, she called. And so both Pat and I chatted with Kathy, and actually, I think on the phone that day, she accepted the Lord Jesus, because she has since called her daughter, who's not a believer, and told her that she now believes in Jesus. And they, both her son Coleman and Kathy, have been zooming in on our Friday Bible studies. And so we're available for anybody who wants to give us a shout, and if we don't find the answer right away, we'll get back to them. So overall, that's our involvement with the local church, to edify, build up, and help the people as an arm of the church. We're not in competition, because Friends of Israel are not interested in building another church. We want to see Jewish people saved and get into the local church and grow in grace, like I did. And so this is our story, and we appreciate your prayers and support for all these many years. And so we just want to say thank you, and God bless you all.